guys, my name is Nweke Chinelo and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to draft out a corset. Place your tape from the very beginning like this, and then you mark your upper bust length, you mark the bust length, then you mark the under bust length, and then the waist length, and then you connect it. You're going to determine the part of the body with the biggest inches. Our bust is the biggest, which is 38. So I divided the 38 by 4, that's 9.5, and then you add 1 inch to each, making it 10.5. That is how you're going to get like your foldings. So you're going to place your tape from the beginning part of the cardboard and mark out 10.5. This is for the front pattern. From 10.5, you mark for the back side. 10.5 times 2 is 21. So you're also going to come to the end and mark 21, and then connect it all the way down, and that's it. So this is the upper bust length, the bust length, the under bust length, and then the waist length. This is my center front. So you're going to start from the center front and then mark nipple to nipple divided by 2. In this case, our own is 7.5, so divided by 2 should be about 3.75. I'm going to mark it from here, 3.75 all the way down, 3.75, and connect it together. So I'll use my ruler. And connect it together. So for you to get like the dart, this client around bust is 38, so I'm using 1 on for the dart, and the reason why I'm using that 1 actually is because I want a pronounced curve. If I don't want a pronounced curve, or if you don't want a pronounced curve, it's okay if you should use 050. So at the under bust length, I marked out 1. I used 1 here, and then at the waist length I used 050, that's ½ inch, and then at the upper bust length I also used ½ inch. So when you come to the bust length, I marked 050 up and down. The reason why I did that is to show you where I'm going to stop in my connection. I connected the point from here to the under bust to this place, and then it came down here, and then for the upper bust length also I connected it to this place. I'm going to draft out our curve, and how you are going to get that is the difference between the bust length and the under bust length. In this case, from the bust length to the under bust length is 3 inches. So we are going to mark out the 3 inches. Now we are going to form our curve. You are going to place your tape at the bust length and then trace out your curve. You are going to mark your 3 inches. This is how you form your curve. I've already marked it, but I want to show you guys. You should also know that this is subjective. So as you can see, I've marked my 3 inches round. You should know that this is subjective. So if the difference between the bust length and the under bust length for your own client you're working with is 3.5, go ahead and use it. If it's 4 inches, go ahead and use it. If it's 5, go ahead and use it. It's not a must that it's 3 inches. It's just that this is what I am working with. I'm going to put a dart here at the bust level. So at this side, I'm going to mark 050. 050, and then at the cup this place I'm going to use 025, and then I'll connect it together. From here I'll connect it to here. But that did not reach up to here, so I'm going to mark out the 050 here and connect it. I'm resizing it again, as you can see. And connect it this way from here to here, and I'll trace my circle together to join together. So from here I'm going to curve it this way so I can get my armhole. You see, I'll curve it this way to get my armhole. So from here, you can decide to make it a sweetheart neckline or V or straight, depending on what you are going for. So if it's like a straight one, you make it to go this way. If you want probably like a V and sweetheart neckline, you bring it towards like this. And if you want like a plunging V neckline, you can take it as low as you want. It all depends on what you are vibing with. Then from here we'll go to the back. This is the center back, and then this is the side back. For us to draft out the pattern, at the waistline I'm going to mark out 1 inch, and the function of this 1 inch is to eliminate back fold so that your cloth is going to be flattened and it follows the curvature of the back and not having any bulge or fold there. That is the function of the 1 inch. So we are going to connect it from the upper bust length down to the waist, and then at this point also we are going to also mark our nipple to nipple divided by 2. That is 7.5 divided by 2. That's 3.75 from here down. Then we'll connect it together. You should also know that this is subjective, depending on what you're working with. That is what you're going to use, your nipple to nipple divided by 2. So now I'm going to add my dart. From the waist length, I'm using 0.75, and I'm going to connect it to the bust length. Depending on how low you want the client's clothes to be, you determine your neck depth. Probably you want it to be deep. You are going to mark out maybe 12 inches. Let me say you want the neck depth to be 12 inches. You're going to start from here at the upper bust length line and connect it this way. This is going to be your back. This is going to go out, and this is going to be the back side of the clothes. But for me, the client does not want the clothes to be very, very low like that. If you want, you can also make it to be straight as well. She wants it to be curved a bit low, but not like that low. So I'll now connect it from here to this place. We are done with the corset drafting. I now want to come and cut it out.
So I want to cut it out now.
Before I cut it off, I want to number it so that we're not going to like mistake anyone. So this is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then you also mark here this way, so you know that this is the nipple side. So at this part, you see the darts, we are going to cover it up. You see, we'll cover the darts like this at this point, and then we'll also cover here. So this is our corset. So this is our corset pattern. I like to put arrow so it will indicate the down part for me. So we have finished drafting out the corset pattern. If you made it to the end of this tutorial, subscribe to my YouTube channel, give this video a thumbs up, and please turn on your notification button or your bell so that whenever I post a video, you are going to get a notification. So this is how you draft out your corset pattern. And please, if you would like to see how to couple it as well, leave a comment down below.